Hello, everybody, welcome back to the Limited Weapons Challenge. So, Mission 21. If you couldn't tell already, this is going to be post-commentary. Because I had to really concentrate for this mission. All the missions on this island were going to require full concentration. So, Mission 21. We all know this mission is the big bad. Not fun, this mission is just plain difficult. But to be honest, this mission went a lot better than I was expecting. Not a whole lot, but a decent amount better than I was expecting. And it only took me about 5 attempts. The first 3 attempts was just figuring out where I need to stand. Well, first 3 tunes, sorry about that, I got the hiccups also. But it was just, the first 3 attempts were just figuring out where I need to stand so I take minimal damage during the opening turns. And then obviously I had to blow open that door as well, so I had to find a spot to stand and shoot that. I didn't necessarily have to do that, but it's a lot safer than you think in the late game. And then we have, probably just planning when I'll use my weapons. Because obviously there's a trick to this map that you can do that is not easy to do. And this is... It's not too hard to do. But my main plan was to get... If you know about this pit back here, you know how dangerous it is to the AI. They always get stuck in this pit. And they'll blow themselves up. So my plan was to just get as many pigs down there as I could. Which I honestly didn't know the number. My best guess was like 2. And that was hopeful, at best. But it turns out I can get just a couple more in there if I try at it. And I did decide to do this. Just skip through. Instead of attacking this guy, I wanted to really make sure I didn't take the damage. And the reason I don't go for the super shotgun on that guy on that turn, because the one time I did try it on attempt 4, I got poison gassed. So I figured I'd just wait one more turn and then go for the poison gas and see what happens. Because I was still experimenting with this mission at this point. I was not prepared to beat it. There he goes. Because if you didn't know, yeah, you can super shotgun that guy from his spawn outside. Now, I was not expecting this to happen. Because every other time I've seen this guy attack, he usually just uses the bazooka. But he goes for the TNT. And then this happens. Just barely. But he slips down. And now he's in the pit too. I didn't even have to attack him. And I'm still at 100 HP. Ooh. I don't know what I was thinking with this turn, but... Oh wait, yeah, that's wait. I take away this crit. I don't use it, because I'm only allowed to use one rocket launcher. Just because I pick up more doesn't mean I have magically more unless I want to add weapons. And now I just want to get everybody down there. But I still want to cause as much damage as I can, so I'll use the sword. So now he's down there. Now I have 3 pigs down there. Oh boy. It's 3 turns I don't really have to worry about. I could just wail on this other guy and take him out. Also, like, really? I did not expect him to do this angle, but yeah, thank you. Helped out quite a bit. And now, wait a minute. I could just catapult this guy down there. I got 4 out of 5 pigs down here. Well, I got 3 of them down there. 1 of them went down there by accident. Well, I'll take it. Now, they can path their way out of here. They can do it. It's not common, but they can pull it off. That's what I was worried about with the guy with full HP, because he backed down here. It's not really in here, but he's near the area. Also, yeah, that splash damage is so nice. And so at this point, it's like, okay, I'm just gonna retreat. Because usually the strategy when they're back there works best when you have a pig back here that they aim at. Not anybody nearby. Although it does work, as you saw, but I wanted to be cautious because well, I only have 100 HP. There's no health kits on this map, and obviously on the first mission of every map, I don't have any healing weapons. I have 150 HP. That's all I got to work with. And these guys are just, you know, back here, chilling. And this guy stands here. It's like, oh man. Because unless they're against the wall, they won't hit themselves, obviously. And they usually do decently accurate shots if they're not against the wall either. So I'm gonna skip another turn just to see what happens. Here's the guy. Here's Mio, the guy I'm worried if it's not stuck back here. I thought he was gonna walk out, but he stays there, kind of. He's not completely back here, but he's there still. And another good hit on the shelter, which means the shelter's low on health. I gotta get out of there, but I did blow open this door so I can hide here. Now I pick up the guided missiles, but once again, I'm not allowed to use them. I'm just getting them so they don't explode on me. Because they can still sneak a shot in there. We've all seen it before. If you haven't, I praise you. Because, man, I've seen it too many times. And this guy kind of goes into the corner, not quite. But still some damage on himself, which is nice. I don't think it's enough to take him out, though. Now 29. You'll notice a pattern that they start spying on just like very low numbers the whole time. Well, I'm still just gonna chill back here. I have no reason to leave my little hideout. Especially with them just taking care of themselves for me. I have no reason to leave until I know they can hit me. And now he's gone, because 11 damage somehow. I don't know how that reached him, but it did. Somehow that reached him. So I'll take that guy to miss out. Back up to generally the same spot. Skip again. Yeah, this is why I was allowing myself to skip turns, because I don't want to just sit there and waste weapons. Skip turn. That's why skip turn is there, so you can skip turn. Now this doesn't do any damage, but, you know, I'd rather it do 0 damage than damage to me, so whatever. Mule's still cautious, but this guy hasn't moved again. Now I'm starting to get worried that this guy is not going to get into the corner and I'm going to have to take him down to full HP. Which I can do, but he's going to have to stay in like the perfect spot to use the flamethrower trick on. That was my backup here, was whoever had the most HP was going to be on a flat spot and a flamethrower trick. That was my whole backup plan. Other than that, I had no plan. Besides getting them back here. So now this guy moves away and it's like, oh crap, my spot's not working now. But we all know how finicky Hogs is, so okay. I'd try it one more time just to give the full cycle to see if all 3 of them do the same thing. And I believe this guy does. Yeah, he's not moving. But he does use the air burst, which gives me an idea. And also, he doesn't change the angle still for some reason. So, 3 damage on him still. Puts him down to... Oh yeah, he destroyed that outhouse, by the way. So now I reposition ever so slightly. Might not seem like it's gonna do a lot, but it does a lot more than you'd expect. Now this guy's over here. For some reason. Mule is just not cooperating. Then again, I don't blame him for not cooperating because that means explosive things. Now they blew that one up. I'm not going for the medals here at all, but I could have got 2 of them. And once again, I'm going to do the same cycle, wait to see what these 2 do, and then I'll reposition again. Once again, I believe, yeah. So now I'm a bit worried about this one, especially. Because, well, airbursts are dangerous, and that's usually what gets inside. So now I gotta worry about that happening. So reposition once again. And wait. That's what I'm doing for 9% of this battle, is waiting. And now, of course. Yay. He finally goes back here. And he's directly in the wall, so we damage him. Yay. Now there's only 2 of them left. So close. Yeah, so even in the post commentaries, I'm getting involved. I apologize once again. Back to it. Grab another gun missile. Back in the corner. Waiting again. Yeah. There's just a lot of waiting. There's not much. And this guy's still not cooperating. Well, I do believe he might hit himself with his third for like 12 damage. Yeah, because the arrow is just clicking. That's what damage is. So Mule is starting to cooperate a bit, but not enough for me to be comfortable. My idea was, though, was at least getting, like, when I was only planning on getting 2 guys down here, I was waiting for them to get down to like 40 or below HP, and then take them both out with the heavy machine gun. But, it kind of changed, and repositioned again, because once again, they stopped hitting themselves. So, waiting. And I was planning on being patient for this one, because I would not have the weapons to actually take care of these guys. Like, even if I had like 400 HP, my weapons would just not be strong enough to take care of 5 commandos. It's just not enough damage for the starting set of weapons. I mean, it's a pitifully weak. Your strongest weapon is a rocket launcher, and you get 1 shot of that. Then the heavy machine gun and flamethrower are technically your best next ones if you can pull tricks off. And now he's gone, I believe. Yes. So now it's a 1v1. So what do I do now? Well, I'm time to get out of here. It's a 1v1. I can take this. Also, because I was slightly done waiting, and I know I could have just stayed in there. I could have just stayed in there and waited for them to take them all themselves out. I only use 3 weapons for one mission. But I know from mission 23, I know I needed better weapons. Well, not 23, 22. I know I needed better weapons than what I had in my kit now and what I would get. So I had to come over here and deal some damage, so I would not be screwed on the next mission. Because I needed slightly better weaponry. Not much better, but slightly. Also, if I had more time, I could have just used the flamethrower to take him out, but I did not have more time on that first turn there, so I just ended up using the sniper rifle and I believe the heavy machine gun. Yes, the heavy machine gun. Alright. So then we got mission 21. Beat with one using 5 weapons. The super shotgun, heavy machine gun, flamethrower, not flamethrower. Heavy machine gun, sniper, super shotgun. Rocket launcher? Okay, 6 weapons. Catapult, sword. Okay. See you in mission 22. Alright, mission 22. Once again, post commentary. I apologize. Not much else I could do. Now, this mission, I was... Yeah, you're gonna see I'm gonna be a bit confused and trying to figure out what I'm doing, because this was an accidental first try. I was expecting to spend multiple attempts on this mission, but turns out I only needed the one, but also turns out this cluster would come back to bite me way later on. Because of course it would. So freaking Schnitzel here just survived on 5. Like, I know the cluster grenade can kill him, but it has to be dang near perfect, so I got like 100 damage of the cluster grenade. Or no, I got like 90 damage. Because I had to get through the, yeah, it was 90 damage because I had to get through the shelter. And I was kind of hoping to get lucky here because, well, he's throwing it up the mountain, but he ran out of time. And this is why I was glad I saved the flamethrower, because I could get rid of this in 1 turn, because I don't have the shrapnel grenades yet. Like, I'm not even close to getting the shrapnel grenades yet, so I gotta use something to get rid of this shelter. But I mess it up. I should have stayed further back and positioned myself better so I could get the bonus to like 30 damage on him. Thankfully this guy gets out. I don't know why he got out, but he got out. And it's like, yay, he'll hit the hero for me. 3 damage. Everybody celebrates. And just like everybody else so far I fought, who I think will help me. Just completely misses. Alright, head drum time. Why is it head jump time? You'll learn them. You'll learn when you're older. No, you won't. But, you know, I feel horribly at head jumps. Just a few. I think I'm only going for like 5 head jumps. That's the real funny part. It's like I'm going for a pitifully small amount of head jumps. I can't even get that. Whatever. So I go for the grenade. Then I decide not to go for the grenade. Because I was gonna throw it at the scout. It's like, I don't need to waste a grenade on this guy, do I? And then bazooka, because these guys are friggin' nutso today. I mean, what the heck? Again, why are they so accurate? I know it's only 26 damage, but look at that shot. Alright, it's down to 77. I need like a couple more head drops. Don't remember exactly what I was going for, but I have an idea. Because this is like a week after I recorded these. So I don't remember exactly what happened in this mission. Gotta miss out, that's what I'm going for. Because, well, it can do exactly 75. I should have gotten one more head jump, though. Because 75 is it's hard to get exactly 75, especially when you can't see the freaking map of this thing. But I do believe I nailed it. But I always try to give myself a little bit of leniency, but that time I did not have the time, and I was really doing terrible at the head jumps. There we go, you all dead. Old saved. Now scout here. Uh-oh. And there's an open on too. Uh-oh. What do I do? But thankfully, because his buddy's outside, they have a little bit of a weird interaction here. I mean, obviously the head damage. But now he's a bit confused. And just kind of floats on air. And throws a poison gas. Or binary. But now that he's up here, the poison gas won't roll down and hit him. Even if it was. I don't know if it would hit him. Though. It doesn't reach anybody, unfortunately. But now I gotta kick my butt in gear because I gotta get an artillery piece. Now. Because I can't just let them have those. And I can't really I can destroy them with the weapons I have, but it's gonna take most of my munitions to actually destroy just one of them little two. So it might take me a minute here and 2 turns, but I will get there. I'm on my way, as they say. Although I do try to position myself so if he does fire his artillery at us, it might hit, it might clip the other 2. Do some damage to them, but we'll see. Because the AI is freaking nuts over here. And just perfectly over the top. Just enough to hit me, missed everybody else again. Gosh dang. And I slide halfway to him. Because of course I do. Alright, now I finally have an artillery piece, and just like mission 16, I'm allowed to use one of each weapon in here, so I'm going to use one of each weapon as best I can. And I'm trying to keep the scout up here, as weird as that sounds. I'm really glad for the placement of these 2 artilleries. They're placed so perfectly, so both of them could destroy the other one with the F-1 airstrike. That one actually has an easier time. On this low on the ground has an easier time destroying it compared to the one that's higher up. And now I have 2 skip turns in a row. Hooray! And let's go for this guy, because I gotta get some damage on him. Yeah, I leave it short. Like, just perfectly short. 49 damage. Are you kidding me? And the scout falls down. Like, what the hell? But, no, the scout's not very smart. He should just hit. He would have hit, that actually would have come under like you would. But he didn't, so poison time. Dun. Because, yeah, poison trick. Poison shells are so useful. But now I'm trying to figure out how do I take care of this guy while keeping the other guy occupied. And how many turns has it been? Because if you don't remember, there are reinforcements on this map that I would definitely not have the munitions to take care of comfortably. So, thankfully this guy gets a little bit closer to us so I can take care of him. And he goes for this. I was hoping it'd be overshot and deal damage to his buddy, but it doesn't. I still have a few weapons in here though, so let's go for this. Damage. Yeah, the shock shell. You just never see that thing used. Unless you're watching somebody find exploits in competitive, which happen way too often. Way more often than you expect, but yeah. Now I'm at a conundrum here, because this guy's gonna die eventually of poison. But how many turns do I have until the reinforcements come in? I don't know. I'm debating with myself this entire time. Because if I have one more turn, I can use the roller grenade to use it. But I decided to play it safe and use my high explosive grenade to just end the mission now, and not have to worry about reinforcements popping in at the last turn, screwing me over. Accidentally completing this mission on my first try. I don't know how I did this, but I did it. So, let's see how mission 23 went. And welcome to mission 23. As you can see, I'm failing. Yeah, I thought I'd show you this. Show you guys what the fails. Because, yeah, I'll explain in due time, but I was poisoned, and yes, the health kit was on the map. The health kit is on the map. I can technically collect it. However, remember, that pit where the health kit is, you can't get out of without a spec ops or a jetpack. Take a look at my inventory. I don't have a spec ops or a jetpack. And trust me, I spent about 30 minutes attempting to collect that health kit and getting out. I did find out that a normal grenade can push you far enough to get out of there. But you will always get knocked back in because the pig who takes an extra TNT you back into the pit. So it's at a net loss of 80 HP and you're back in the pit. So I saw no reason in going for that health kit. Even though the main reason I was trying to get it in the first place was just so the AI couldn't go for it. Because AI loves to do that. And it doesn't help me much. But my weapons aren't terrible for this mission, it's just not great. And just to explain it again, I'm allowed to use one weapon from the box. Well, both weapons one time, so one machine gun, one flamethrower. I'll spoil it now, I don't use the flamethrower. You know, just in case you were that invested, I did not use the flamethrower. Just didn't do it. Did not see an opportunity or eyes for that. Mostly for reasons you'll see. But the heavy machine gun does come in handy. Even if I was a bit worried that it was going to go around and hit, but we got there. And this was my second attempt at trying this strategy, because all my other attempts were trying to get the friggin' health kit. But after I abandoned that idea, this is my second attempt at this strategy. Which was pretty similar to the health kit strategy, just without getting the health kit. It was just going straight for them. But you'll see here in a moment, I make a crucial mistake. You see, I got all three gases, which is actually really helpful, surprisingly. And you got this triple line up here. Look where I'm aiming. Just look where I'm aiming. One, and directly into a missed third guy. I missed the easiest triple poison of my career. Well, maybe not the easiest one of my career, but and then this happens. He shoots just over the top, just to insult me that much further. Because of course he did. Alright, so now I have this problem. But at least I did shoot this guy with the heavy machine gun, so at least he is damaged, I guess. Now I have the freeze gas, which I'm gonna try and get triple with. Hopefully do better than I did the poison gas. Because if I can land a triple with this, that's 3 free skip turns and 20 damage. 20 damage on all of them, and 10 more damage on the 2 poison guys. So, there we go. I don't miss the triple with the freeze gas. So now I got a moment to just kind of mess around and figure out what I want to do next. Which does equal this. Yeah, I'm thinking, go for the machine gun. Ooh, wow. Hopefully that didn't show up too badly, but the recording did freeze just a touch. Go for the triple machine gun, because yeah. Also, I do have something that I need to correct. That I realized that I did make a mistake. It's okay. I don't know explain it. Hogs, you can read it in the description. You can read it in the description if you're mad at me, I'm sorry. But here we go. Get this guy turned around. And now we throw freeze gas at him. There we go. Well, not a freeze gas, a madness gas, because this wall is not slippery. So, bye-bye, hero. Hooray. And you saw I tested the wall. If you walk up to it, it's not slippery. They can generally usually one away from it, so it wasn't that bad. Now, tranquilizer. And this guy. Okay. And then we go back to just blowing it, because this guy's a 55 HP. Just really, because if I would have got the other guy poisoned, we could have just had so many more actual skip turn. And that's the main thing I was going for here, was just get skip turns so they can't go for that HP when they're low. They just die instead. Which is very helpful when you can do that. Just not often. And I tried that strategy because body blocking is possible. Just not often can you pull it off when they're moved around a bit. Thankfully he does go for it. Which leaves this guy with 5 HP. Which does mean I have to do some more head jumps. But I gotta take care of this other guy first. Well, not. I forgot I go for this guy first. Not my brightest idea, I should have just gone straight for the other guy, but whatever. Whatever. So, attack him, hit him a little bit. Hit him again. And out of time. I'm so good at this game. Thankfully, it's his turn, so I got one more turn to go. And you can see, I'm just trying my best just to tick down the HP so they cannot even think about going for that health, because they'll be dead by the time they get that low. The poison gas really was the whole reason I was able to complete this. And I got the wall grenade for the free 40 damage. Now I still got this guy to worry about, because he's, you know, kind of dangerous. Just a little bit. But he's down to 10. That's a skip. I believe the other guy's at 70 something. So, don't have much to do, but you can go for the health, which is the worrying part. What do I do now? Yeah, he's at 63. So, rifle. Why I choose rifle? I'm not very sure. I chose rifle. He goes with the TNT, which is the dumbest thing he could have done. It just ends up right back where he started. Doesn't quite take care of himself, but yeah, it's close. When he's a 5 HP, I have a bayonet. Let's go. Bayonet kill on mission 23. Heck yeah. Alright, so I'll see you in mission 24. And no one grabbed the health. That's so weird to see on this map. Alright, see you in 24. Okay. Before this video starts playing out, before mission 24 starts playing out, I'm sorry, I'm gonna apologize right now. I forgot to take the machine gun out of my inventory, and I do use it in this mission. So, be mad at me if you want to. I will redo this mission if you guys request it in the comments, so let me know, and I will redo mission 24 with the proper weapons I'm supposed to have. Alright, I'll let the video play out now. Alright, let's see. I'm not very afraid of this mission at all. Mission 24 should be kind of a cakewalk, especially the weapons we got. But I need them now. I'll get down here. Slide, slide. Just a little bit of power. just get some people moved around here. Yeah, you can tell after mission 23 that I don't have much for in these missions anymore. Especially now that I don't really have to worry about munitions, and I know that. So I've already wasted most of my turn just turning around. I'm just gonna grab the health. I know it's kind of a waste of turn, but grab 200 HP, it's not that big a waste. Now next turn I can use like the super reverse and just kill more guys. And now I don't have to worry about health at all. I should just be okay. I'm not gonna use the super TNT because I'm afraid the game would crash. And I don't want that happening. I do have a mine, but that's not very useful. Gonna shoot it at this guy. Gets big damage on these two. A little bit extra damage on a couple other people. He's low on health. This guy's down to 50, and I missed one guy entirely somehow. Somehow I didn't hit him at all. So I could have done a lot better with that super reverse, but at this point, I know I can win this game. Somehow this challenge is completable. I was very worried about mission 21, but turns out I did not need to be worried at all. Alright, so I can use mine. Here, you can have that. And you, sir, can have this. I know I might get hit by the mine, but... Alright, 3 per together, that's nice. 310 HP, I don't think that's gonna be much, sir. 10, sir. Oh, I said I wasn't gonna use the super. Maybe I don't have the super TNT right now. That's the next mission. Try and keep you guys close together. So like a single machine gun just take you all out. Yeah, use them more at this range, buddy. Not your smartest idea. I'm sure you did overshoot, so you're not gonna do as much damage to your teammates. Still hit your teammate. What did that complete? Did he really only hit me? Wow. Hopefully that hits all the way. Okay, really? You had the boy of 1 HP. Friggin' Kachin over there. Almost had a triple kill, but she just had to slide all the way over there. Don't throw the other guy swipe too. Oh, he did swipe. He needed a bit more damage than that. Crap. I am just wasting my ammo here, aren't I? No, no. I am actually kind of struggling here. I need to lock in, as they say. Get you out. Then I need to knife that other guy down to them. After I take care of the guy from HP. Don't you use it. Actually use it. Then I need the... Did you really just overshoot that perfectly to not damage yourself again? Jesus. Why are you guys playing so perfectly? Get you dead. I don't care if it's a punch or a knife, I just need to get you down there. So I can start like a chain reaction here. It won't be a big chain reaction. Damage and damage at this point. Well. My mortar is just decent enough to not damage myself too much. Okay, no, I can split the difference like perfect. God dang. They have more HP combined than I do, but this should do more damage to all of them. Should be a double kill at least, I feel like. No, he's at 10. That's how bad that shot was. The dude with 50 HP took 40 damage. And now he's gonna show me how to actually use the water. God dang you. How much HP does the other guy have? Because I know he has like 102. How much HP do I have? Is a better question, actually. 106. That's not good. There's two of them dealt with, and the other guy just stayed up there. Really? He's gonna survive because he's had to slide down. God dang it, so there's gonna be one guy left alive, but I'll be able to take care of him. So we used a bit more munitions than I was expecting because I used them so poorly, but as long as he doesn't hit a perfect mortar here, we should be. If he hits a perfect mortar, I'm going to go inside and just call it today a day. Ow. Okay, take the grenade. Alright, so we were able to complete this mission, but not that efficiently. Like, holy crap, that was horrible. But we did it. So, mission 25, here we go. Hello. Let's finish this fight. I was gonna say welcome to the video, but I don't mean to say that. This is gonna be a well and truly easy mission, good to tell. Surprisingly enough, we technically ran out of weapons, because the skip turn is the last weapon. But we have way more than enough weapons to actually finish this mission. Oh. I'll use the skip turn. Hello. I stayed up here. So guess what you're getting into? Yeah, should do it. Ouch. Alright, that should be it for this point, but I'm surprised we were able to beat this, honestly. But we did it. And we're doing it twice in one. There we go. There we go. So, limited weapons challenge was, surprisingly enough, able to be completed. I honestly thought we would fail on this last island, solely because of mission 21. But it's actually not that bad, so I really enjoyed this. Had a lot of fun doing it, and next week we will be returning to a lot more basic of a challenge, and midway. But I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye-bye.